Yo guys, welcome back to another On the Couch podcast. Malone this time. Don't worry guys, soon I'll be getting guests. Soon. But I just wanted to talk about once again this team. I want to talk about the start of the season, international break now, and the misconception of my team because I feel like, especially from a rival fan and especially from a lot of my friends, they just do not understand. Like, I don't know what more to say. Number one, let me first start by saying that our start to the season has not been good whatsoever. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend like, oh, it's been good, it's been decent, because it hasn't. Yeah, the football's been good, but unfortunately, in some cases, the results are what matter, and the results have not been good. So I'm not going to defend my team on that. But one thing I will say is that from the start, the first game of the season against Arsenal, you saw a clear, even in pre-season, but the season is where it counts. There was a clear improvement in the way we played. Cunha being direct. Um, this was so many other things. Like you could see a clear difference from last season to this season. Like there was a complete difference. But then the Fulham game, and then after the Fulham game, who did we play? Then we Fulham, we Bruno missed the penalty. And I think we lost the game after that. I can't remember to. Even after the international break, we got. Sit. I'm getting it confused some way. But then we got City, lost to City. We won Chelsea. We won Burnley also. You know those type of games where we should be winning easily, like the Fulham game and the Burnley game. We made very hard for ourselves. Um, the City game, I just I don't know. I just don't have words for that game. The Chelsea game went better than I expected. Yeah, it was a red card, but you still have to win what's in front of you. Um, yeah, I'm missing one game, one very important game, the Grimsby game. Which one thing I want to talk about, which I would have covered later, but I'll cover it now. People are saying the system and the tactics do not work. I don't understand what do people mean by they say the system don't work. The football's clearly been good. If you look at the stats, but some people say stats don't always tell the true story. We had the most shots, like a lot of attacking stuff. Like we've just been better and good, but it's just not been clicking. And when it comes to that Grimsby game where people say, uh, after that game, people like, you need to change the system, you need to change the system. Even if you had to play with one defender and 10 forward against a League 2 team, United should not be losing to a team that are in the 4th division of English football. No matter who you put out on the field, it was just on the day they were better. And our players were pathetic on that. I can't say poor, I have to say pathetic, because those are part-time players. Like, I can't defend them for that. But on the other hand, I believe that Robert Amorim, maybe these words bite me, I said so with Ten Hag also, but I trust in Robert Amorim because he has an idea and he's going to stick to it. No one's going to tell him to change. Like with Ten Hag came with his system, and then 3 games in he changed. It worked in the short term, but long term it killed him. It absolutely killed him. And when he said that he doesn't have the players to play the way he played, that was also when I knew it was his downfall, because he catered to the players. And United people and United fans know that you can't cater to these players. They they throw you under the bus. They throw so many people under the bus. Like it's at this point, you either stick with the manager or this club is completely a mess. And that's why I'm sticking with Amorim, with his system, with whatever he does. Now, another thing I want to say, and people probably hate me, not even hate me, just United are most hated, but I don't care. United are the biggest club in the world. Whether you like it or not, playing for this club, it's bigger than anything you'll ever play for. 10 times bigger. United are the biggest club in England. Not just trophy wise, even though Liverpool took us recently, United are just bigger. History shows it, fan base shows it, everything shows it. Like you can't fight it, whether you want to or not. It's just night and day. Like I saw, I think a month or so ago, um, United recorded their record revenue last season. Mind you, last season we finished 15th and we lost the Europa League final. Our worst season ever. Yet we are still making money like it. I know soccer is not all about money, but the fact that United are still doing so, it just shows that United on a global standpoint are just levels above everyone. And then another thing also, people also gonna say, yeah, but the signing and all this stuff, with the amount of money you guys spend, you should not be doing so poor and all that. I always say, yeah, you're right. We shouldn't be failing with the amount of money we're spending, but it's the way we're spending it. I always say that you can spend all the money you want, but if it's not spent well, it doesn't matter. I know it sounds dumb because like a perfect example that I like to use is the Anthony situation. If United had proper people at the time running the club, someone would have said 90 million for Anthony. First look at here's another option for cheaper or for half. Like for example, City signed Doku that I think that same summer after for half that price. Like other teams were signing players, world class players for half that price, but because United were run like a bank instead of a club, we spent 90 million. Another example was the Casemiro deal. We spent what 19 weeks chasing a Frankie de Jong that clearly did not want to come, even though we agreed a fee with boss and all that stuff. We chased after Frankie, and then last week in the transfer window come running around and Real Madrid pull our pants down for 70 million. I know Casemiro had a good season, first season, but like if the money was spent, I can't. Yeah, it's a bad excuse, but um, if we spent our money well and if we were run before Ineos took over like a proper club, I think things could have been completely different. But at the end of the day, we also have to look at ourselves, the players on the pitch, because you don't just play for Man United. Like it's you have to earn it. Unfortunately, United are the biggest club in the world, so you have to earn it. So um, yeah, I hope that the season go after this international break. I think we just won Sunderland. That game against Sunderland showed us again, it gave us a small bit of hope that we can play, we can act, that the system worked. You see, now that we won, no one this week is talking about the system, which absolutely blows my mind. But as soon as we lose, we will get Liverpool after the break. Will be a tough game. Something will happen, and they will probably say again, the system is the system is the system. Um, but overall, I'm sticking with Amorim. I'm sticking with him painful. If you just give him a couple more players, that front line, I'm telling you, is going to bang. Seshko is finding his form. Mbeumo has been top. Cunha is still finding his feet, but when Mount has played, Mount has been good. Another thing that I want to talk about. Free my boy Kobe. Free my boy Kobe. Like, if Amorim gets sacked, if there's only one reason I would want Amorim to get sacked is if he let that boy go. I do not know what more Kobe Mainu needs to do to get into this Man United squad. Ugarte Owen is absolutely diabolical. Someone suggested, or a friend suggested to me, he's a Liverpool fan, so he suggested what Liverpool did with Ryan Gravenberch. He used to be a 8 type of player, and now he played deep as a 6. I want to see Kobe do that, but under Ten Hag, there were so many times where Kobe's defensive awareness and stuff has just not been it. Like, I so badly want to just force him into the team, but he can't play next to Bruno. That would be diabolical, but you can't also sub Bruno. I said after that penalty miss against Brentford, that's the game I still want. Against Brentford when we lost, that Bruno just needs to sit one game, get his mind, not even his mind back, like show that he's not invincible, because he I don't have what I don't know how to explain. Although he's the captain and all, he's still needs a reality check because he has been a few times. But I think it comes down to him not fully understanding his position just yet because he still wants to create more and be more high up the pitch, which I totally understand. But he also needs to know his defensive duties. I just wish that you could fit Kobe Bruno in the same team. But in this current system, I don't think it works. But that does not mean I'm going to change the system though, because it's working in some capacity for now. But I believe that it's going to work. You see the stat that came out the weekend that Amorim, the first manager since Fergie to win his 50th game in charge. Am I now saying he's going to be the next Fergie? No, I'm not saying that. But do I think he can reach what Fergie did? Probably, if he stick to his way and he gets the players to play his way. Obviously, with a few tweaks here, like I saw the tweak on the weekend where he dropped Mount a bit. Like, the small stuff. But when it comes to his system and his philosophy, I don't think he should change at all. He should stick to the way he played, no matter what people say, because even United legends are doubting. Like, I don't understand how United fans are also doubting. When we first signed Amorim, they were like, he's gonna take us back to the top, he's gonna take us back. It's not been a year yet, and people are already changing on him, which absolutely blows my mind. These are the same fans that do not want change often, that obviously people that want us to go back to the top understand our frustration, but you have to suffer in the beginning. It took Klopp and Pep very long before they won the first trophy. I think more than a year. Definitely Klopp took more than a year, and look what happened. Like, you need, number one, you do definitely need the right players, especially in the Prem, because the Prem are very demanding. Um, and just trust. You can't want to change. And another thing, who else is there to bring in? I know they said Oliver Glasner from Crystal Palace because he plays the same style, but then it comes back to the point of I thought people want us to change our style of play, which doesn't make it doesn't make sense. Like, I swear United's gonna will be the death of me. I just can't we just skip to the good days? Like they say to Project 115 2028, can't you just skip us to 2028 to be United to win everything? Like, being a United fan is hard, but I'll never change it for anything else. So yeah, that's about it. I want to say I still believe we are making top six, and I still believe we are going to do very well this season. As long as we keep Amorim famous last words, I'll probably make a video next week saying he's sacked. I'm joking. So yeah, guys, just a quick overview so far. Like I said, I will definitely get people back because we need to have some debates and topics to speak about. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, good luck with the season.